Do you ever get that sense there's no escaping the drama swirling around Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez? Every time the conversation seems to settle, something else surfaces, like a single harmless-looking like on a TikTok that sets the internet ablaze. Fans leap into detective mode, combing through every screenshot for proof Hailey is still throwing shade. And once again, speculation over these two shows, no sign of slowing down.
Don't necessarily come for me in the comments, but I was being a little shady to Selena Gomez. It was about these pictures, which they knew everyone was going to have some type of reaction to. However, that means that the Selena Gomez Justin Bieber beef is alive and well, people. Hailey probably hates Selena. I feel like this is definitive proof that when Hailey Bieber is like, oh, it's all love, it's all good, we have absolutely no beef, everything is completely fine.
It all blew up when an eagle-eyed TikToker claimed that Hailey showed love to a post mocking Selena's recent project. While it might sound innocent to an outsider, followers of this saga instantly took it as smoking gun evidence that Hailey just can't quit lurking around Selena's every move. People began dissecting their timeline feeds, sharing secondhand screenshots, and insisting it wasn't some random glitch. Instead, they said, it fit a pattern, one going back years, laced with cryptic social media moments and carefully timed uploads.
I used to think that Selena fans were honestly very dramatic and crazy when they used to say that Hailey Bieber was like obsessed with her. But after seeing Courtney Presto's video about exposing Hailey Bieber liking her content where she's shading Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez, I am flabbergasted. Like, girl, you married Justin Bieber, you have a whole baby with him, and you're still liking his ex's content? That is embarrassing. Also, to add the cherry on top, the fact that she came out, Hailey Bieber, and she denied that she liked the post, only for Courtney to double down and expose her with the metadata, is crazy. Because it made me think about the Call Her Daddy podcast episode, the one that she was talking about the whole situation about her getting married basically in 2 months post-breakup. Now it makes me not trust anything she said. It's like, if you lied about this, then you obviously lie about other things.
Hailey's team fired back, calling the entire story a fabrication and painting the TikToker as someone chasing clicks. But denial or not, the accusations had already caught spark. The screenshots made the rounds at breakneck speed, feeding a whirlwind of takes about whether Hailey was simply unlucky enough to get entangled in false gossip or whether she'd been caught in yet another slip. Fans who believe there's an ongoing obsession cried, "We knew it," pointing to earlier spats as undeniable proof she keeps an eye on Selena's every move. Anyone who's followed these stories might recall the eyebrow drama that started when Selena poked fun at her own over-laminated brows. Hours later, Hailey's friend Kylie Jenner posted a cryptic snap featuring eyebrows, leading many to think they were mocking Selena. People took it as middle school-style pettiness, concluding Hailey's entire circle was in on the shade. She's also faced criticism over that now-deleted TikTok, where she and a couple of friends mouthed along to an audio about karma, fueling speculation. It was aimed at Selena. The more these incidents pile up, the less fans believe Hailey when she insists there's no drama. Ironically, through all of this, Selena remains silent. While fans clamor for her to respond, she just keeps pouring energy into her career. She's busy with her beauty brand, her upcoming joint music endeavors, and all those magazine covers. She hasn't publicly addressed the rumors, leaving the internet to read between the lines in every interview or casual Instagram post. People keep watch for any subtle mention or veiled clue that might confirm a simmering grudge. but Selena's biggest statement seems to be her refusal to engage at all. Still, none of these debates would have half the force if Justin Bieber weren't right in the middle. At this point, entire social media threads revolve around the question, is Justin still carrying a torch for Selena fans? Say his body language with Hailey looks off, his smiles aren't as bright, or he was obviously more animated whenever he was around Selena. They analyze random moments, like him walking away from Hailey and paparazzi footage, concluding he must be unhappy. Now, each rumor about Hailey's shady behavior gets spun into a bigger narrative. She's so insecure about Selena that she can't resist these subtle digs. At the center of the storm is a fandom that can't get enough. On platforms like TikTok and Twitter, people share the smallest scrap of information in real time, layering it with their personal theories. This world thrives on upvotes and retweets, where hot takes and conspiracy-laden videos rack up thousands of views. Some declare that Hailey's actually a victim of constant misinterpretation, while others argue there are simply too many coincidences to brush away. Meanwhile, a sizable group wonders why we can't just let these women live. Selena forging ahead on her path, Hailey enjoying her marriage, and Justin out of the crossfire. But the cycle repeats as soon as a new rumor emerges. The eyebrow fiasco dies down, and along comes a suspicious comment or a possibly shady photo. Like all it takes is one fleeting moment to reignite everything. People dissect the smallest details, the timing of a post, a friend's expression in the background, even the specific words in an Instagram caption. It's a never-ending spectacle that begs the question, are they truly fueling the fire, or is it the internet that won't let this go? Part of why these theories flourish is the once more with feeling energy that social media thrives on. Each new incident gets tied to a broader pattern of suspicion. Hailey's timeline full of references to Selena, hints of jealousy, and the near-constant mention of Justin's name. Meanwhile, Selena's fans hold their ground, championing her as someone who's been wronged time and again by cryptic bullies. They'll flood comment sections with reminders of past slights, insisting the real Selena versus Hailey story is bigger and deeper than anyone realized. It's worth wondering how much of this either woman can control for Hailey. If she's telling the truth about never liking that video, then she's trapped in a web of screenshots that might have been doctored. If she did like it, her attempts to deny it only push fans to think she has something to hide. For Selena, staying quiet allows others to fill the vacuum with their own narratives. Some call it grace, others call it strategic. But either way, the silence can create a sense that she doesn't need to stoop to these levels, further fueling speculation that Hailey's the only one stuck in the mud. There's also the impact of rumor culture. People chase the next big revelation, combing through every second of footage, every leftover live stream, every social media interaction. A short comment from a friend or a random moment on the street can spark 1,000 conspiracy theories. It leads to a situation where the narrative hardly depends on what's actually happening. It just feeds on itself. The drama is too tasty, the tension too addictive, and the fans too invested to let it end quietly. We're left to wonder how this all ends. Do we wait for a public reconciliation moment caught on camera, for Hailey and Selena to share a laugh in some visible setting? Or does the drama just simmer indefinitely, re-emerging whenever one of them makes a subtle move online? So long as fans remain fascinated, every single action is put under a microscope. It almost doesn't matter whether Hailey truly liked that TikTok or whether it was a mix-up, because the internet has run with it anyway. For a lot of watchers, this new incident isn't just a fleeting rumor. It's more evidence that something unspoken still lingers between them. Despite any disclaimers, old suspicions resurface, new theories catch fire, and the relationship between Hailey and Selena is again the center of heated debate. The cycle is self-sustaining, each wave of speculation paving the way for the next. And while Selena keeps focusing on her music and business expansions, and Hailey doubles down on her denials, the public devours every update, So will the like that blew up this time be the last straw that finally pushes one of them to address it head on? Or will fans simply file this away among many unexplained moments and continue waiting for the next sign, the next small action to prove they were right all along? If history offers any clue, the chatter is far from over, because in the world of online drama, a single social media tap can spawn countless interpretations, capturing everyone's attention and driving home the sense that something deeper remains unsaid. In the end, we might never get definitive proof of what's real and what's just inflated speculation. But one thing is certain, this narrative refuses to fade. The more denials there are, the more suspicious some people become. And the more Selena remains quiet, the more they believe she's aware but choosing not to engage. In that sense, maybe the real question is no longer about who liked what or who took a screenshot. Maybe it's whether the internet will ever let this story rest, or whether we'll be analyzing every subtle move from now until eternity.